USA. This is a special edition of GMU Q&A. It's about 36 lovely degrees in the AM of Friday. It's almost late May, and it's 36 degrees outdoors. Hello there, everybody. This is Mr. Nick B. from Good Morning USA. We're doing a special edition, AM edition of GMU Q&A Live. One, because I had some things going on. I had an appointment with the allergy specialist, and that took a while, so I don't have notes prepared for today. But next week we should be getting back into somewhat of a regular routine, and it will progressively get better from there. Just keep your fingers, pray for me. Doctors did some pretty good testing. They got me both arms, 12 tests on each arm, and grass, weed, and I don't know, you can't really see those today, but meaning they must be healing up pretty good. But anyway, appears I am allergic to a few things. Which I'm going to take some allergy medicine here in a little while. So we are doing a special edition, AM edition of our Q&A, which usually airs on a couple evenings a week. The second thing, first of all, I wasn't able to prepare notes like I do usually. And second, I would like to get to know my audience a little bit better, as well as if there's any new people that would like to join. I'd like to get to know you, take a few minutes to get to know you. I had some good, something good for you here. I can't think what I was going to say, but it'll come to me, I think. I tell you, our lawfully elected official, President Donald J. Trump, he's got an uphill battle here. And good morning, everybody. This is GMU Q&A Live, a special edition of our GMU Q&A Live from Good Morning USA, and Mr. Nick B., your host. Throw any questions at me you want, and feel free to, state your opinion. Hello, how are you today? You can go and call me Nick or Mr. Nick B. So how you doing? Did you subscribe? I hope you subscribed if you're new. So what's going on there? We're doing a special edition of GMU Q&A Live from Good Morning USA. Not to be confused with Good Morning America. Keep in mind, for anybody new popping in, I am the only person doing these videos. I'm the only person running this channel. I don't even have a wife sitting next to me to help me broadcast or to hold the camera. So anyway, thank you for popping in there, sir or madam. I didn't quite catch the comments pop on screen, and they don't stay there very long, and I can't retrieve them until after it processes. So if you did make a comment and you don't hear me respond, or you're confused about what I said, just feel free to re-comment. Anyway, our lovely government is so screwed up. We gotta get these guys, the ones that aren't working lawfully in the United States. We gotta get them out. Speaking of which, if anybody that's watching this program, bear in mind there are a couple of Democrats one of I believe he's Syrian. The other is like Indian from India, and they're both Democrats. Unfortunately, that's all they can select. They don't want to select any Americans or anybody. That's how screwed up their thinking is. And I can't think of the one guy's name. Sri Tanadar, though, is not a good guy. Is not a good guy. I don't care what anyone says. Sri Tanadar is not. We must not let that guy become governor, nor the guy from Syria. We must keep Michigan a conservative, safe state. As well as simply put, these guys, they don't want to. They're talking to you like they have something good for you. They want to get in so that they can spend a lot more money. Now, think back when Granholm was governor of Michigan, how she spent so much more money. Now, the previous Republican administration, Engler, they might have spent some money, but the difference is where they spent it, how they used it. In that case, yeah, he probably overspent. Whereas Granholm overspent, but she not only overspent, she purposely spent our tax dollars, our money, yours and mine. And taxation really is nothing but illegal theft. It's legal because it's the government, but it's as far as I am concerned, it's illegal, and nobody should have any right to tax us. While we do need to keep our roads and all our our infrastructure. We need to keep that all together. But there's a certain way you can, if you had to tax people, there's a certain way you can do it, I believe, and not be burdensome on the taxpayer, on the American people. And way too often I've seen the Democratic Party come out, and that's one thing they do. They're very aggressive with these extremely liberal, extremely progressive programs that hurt the American people. And they just, I've got a few of my subscribers here who have to go out and work. They have to work for a living. They've got some kids, some children of their own. And I would imagine up until our President Donald Trump got in office, I would imagine they were paying taxes up the rear end. So at any rate, I'm looking forward to the day when all these phony and fake investigations in the Trump administration. The simplicity of it is the Russian collusion investigation is a hoax. It is a hoax. It is not real, yet it is very real. It's what I'm talking about is the investigation. The crime was made up so they could do a real investigation. There is no collusion. There is no collusion from the Trump administration. I firmly believe that, and I firmly can stand behind what I say on that. So, good morning, USA. This is a special edition of GMU Q&A Live, AM edition. I'm not advertising Big B coffee necessarily. Just put your cup up there. We'll kind of do like a little toast. So at any rate, if anybody's on, can you comment? Hopefully I have a new subscriber, another new subscriber. That would be very cool. So at any rate, the other thing is, we have several Republicans running. Two I know best are Bill Schuette and Brian Kelly. The other two I'm unsure of. But sometimes they cock their head and they look like they're, you can almost tell they look like they're not telling the truth. Now Bill Shuey is probably the better of the two. Brian Kelly, I think, is just possibly just too young. The Governor Snyder did some things right and did not some things not so right. Or were not good at not right at all. But I think we need someone like Bill Shuey in there, where he knows the ins and outs of the law and probably knows the ins and outs of the deep state a little bit better, and he can fight. As governor, he can fight from both sides a little bit better. He'll know when the liberals are just consistently harassing President Trump. I mean, he'll know. He'll have a better idea, a better handle on it. So at any rate, I appreciate the visitor we had popping in. I can't tell who it was because the comment didn't. It disappeared on me. I apologize. TV screen's on in the background. Didn't know that was going to happen. Let's see here what I can do. Maybe I can fix that. I look green. That's better, huh? Anyways, do I have any special visitors or guests? Or any subscribers? If you're on, please feel free to comment. This is GMU, a special AM edition of GMU Q&A Live from Good Morning USA, and your host, Mr. Nick B. Mr. Nick B. So at any rate, this channel, I look forward to some good things coming, as well as some changes. I'm gonna find a permanent place to live here, and I'll be closer to the urban area or the center of town, center of more centrally located to things. So we'll be doing a lot more of the other stuff, the good stuff here. At any rate, bear with me, as like I said, I am the only one doing my channel. I have no editors, no staff, and not even a wife to sit next to me and do these videos or hold the camera. So at any rate, my friends, we're at about 12 minutes. I'm going to hold off a minute and see if anybody's out there. I did have one visitor, and I can't tell who it was because it didn't stay on the screen as long as it usually does. If you're still on, go ahead and pop in another comment, and I'll see if I can get your screen name. Feel free to leave any questions, comments, suggestions. And if you don't see me respond, even after the replay, even after the live episode is processed, if you don't see my comment or my response, please feel free to comment on another video. Maybe comment on one of the older videos where they're just videos, and because that'll go right directly to my YouTube Creator Studio, and I can actually I'll pick those up pretty quick because they notify me of those. As far as YouTube, I guess YouTube, Facebook, I'm not much of a Facebook fan, never have been a real big Facebook fan. Twitter, no, I'm on gab.ai, so if you'd like to join me there, and, feel free to be one of my, whatever you call them, followers or whatever. Also, I am on Telegram. I am also, I think you'll find me as Mr. Nick, you'll find it as Mr. Nick, or Good Morning USA, rather, on Telegram. And it might be an exclamation point at the end. I'm also on Periscope, the Twitter version of whatever that is. So at any rate, I hope everyone can hear me well. Indeed. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get this, make sure I have everything right here. All right, my friends. Now, this is going to let me Ice Yellow, Ice Yellow Come, I guess this was. And I'm doing very good, thank you, Mr. Ice Yellow. If I got that correct. So at any rate, that was nice of sounds like a new gentleman to pass to pop in, say hello. And I'm a note right now. I am a conservative, not necessarily a Republican. I've had it with the Republican Party, but you know, ironically enough, we only have a two-party system right now, which some of our libertarians are getting in, which I think is a good idea. We need more parties in that system to shake up Washington, D.C. You know, my belief with President Donald Trump is he is an independent, not a Democrat and not a Republican. So he can swing both sides of the aisle pretty well. And sometimes you gotta, do that to be able to shake up. You gotta kind of dance with the wolves on both sides of the aisle, so you can get what you want sometimes. At any rate, my friends, if there's anybody else on and would like to leave a comment, suggestion, or ask me for an opinion of on anything politically related, and or if you whatever you want to do, whatever you want to ask, just keep it real and keep it clean. And partly because this is a live episode. And there could be many other people viewing this. So we want to keep the live episodes as clean as we can, and I'm not real savvy at editing videos. So I'm getting there, but now I've got a nephew who can edit videos pretty darn well. Around 10 years old. Anyways, cheers, everybody. So yeah, so it looks like our Trump's DOJ might be in a little bit of trouble, might be in some hot water with President Trump. And well, we gotta get these people, the people that aren't working for President Trump. President Trump has the American people's. He has our agenda, in line. He's trying to work with, and we need other members of government, Congress, and the Senate, the U.S. Senate. They need to start working with President Trump to fulfill that agenda. We'll call it the American agenda for all Americans. And liberals, I note to liberals, yes, President Trump can help you too. So can a psychiatrist. It really depends on how you do things, how you say things, and here's the whole thing. It's great if you're liberal and you want to state a good, opinion, your perspective on things, and you can come up with a good argument for your position. That's great. That's great. But so many liberals that are currently in office they're just blowing up, and they're not making any sense at all out of what they do. Not making any sense at all out of what they do. And it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. So if you guys cannot hear me or hear this video, please let me know in some fashion, some way, somehow. We are at about 20 minutes, and I'm going to be logging off here shortly. So if any, please do comment on screen. I will see you live. Give me one moment. I'll be right back. And I'm back. I am back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So at any rate, my friends, that was it for Jimmy Q&A Live. I'm sorry that we didn't get any. I got apparently one visitor came in and said hello. We appreciate that. Now I can't remember his screen name again. Something yellow, almost like the yellow brick road. So Ice Yellow, yeah, Ice Yellow came on and said hello. Thank you, Ice Yellow. I hope I got that right. Please join me, Ice Yellow, if this is your first time here. Please join me for the regular program, Good Morning USA, which will usually air between 7 and 9. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday, Wednesday, and possibly Friday. As well as Jimmy Q&A Live, which usually airs a couple evenings a week. I also do a series, for those of you interested in Christianity. I do a series, My Walk with the Lord. Those are a little sporadic right now, as I don't have, not able to use the larger devices. And this makes it a little bit more difficult, a little more challenging. I'm using my phone and its data. Anyway, my friends, you can still leave any comments after this video gets processed. After this live stream gets processed, YouTube will process it. Then it will. You can play the replays, and you should still be able to comment there. That's what I'm hoping. So anyway, my friends, I hope you have a great day, and keep the faith. Stay strong. Stay strong in the Lord if you are, and I hope if you aren't, I hope you come to know the Lord Jesus. And for all my subscribers, I absolutely sincerely appreciate you staying subscribed to this channel. And our new subscriber, one of our newest, Joseph Bond. We might even have another new subscriber, and I thank you, sir, for popping in and saying hello this morning. Again, this is an AM edition, special AM edition of Q&A Live with Mr. Nick B., your host from Good Morning USA. All right, guys, I hope you have a great day, and God bless you. Take care of the fam now. Peace.